Alright, let's talk about cardio. Should you do it before or after your workout? Leg up. Alright, but before you do, you already know the drill. If you want to learn how to build muscle, lose fat, stay healthy, ask me any question in the fitness world, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. Now we can go. Let's talk about cardio, especially now that summer is right around the corner. Everybody wants to have their body in shape. So this idea came to me when I was doing cardio. I was doing cardio this morning, so you can probably see that my shirt is pretty sweaty. Okay, so I was doing my cardio. I was like, hey, you know what? Probably the guys that are watching on my YouTube, that are subscribed to my channel, and the ones that are potentially coming to my channel probably can benefit from this this method that I have in order to stay as lean as possible. So cardio before or after your workout. Now, before we do answer that question, we need to get into what cardio actually does to your body, okay? So the purpose of cardio is to benefit your cardiovascular system, hence the word cardio. Now the cardiovascular system is composed of your heart, your arteries, and all that stuff. So when we're doing cardio, the main purpose of that cardio is to enhance and make that cardiovascular system better, which in result is going to benefit your muscle growth. People associate cardio with losing weight, but in reality, cardio should be performed when you're bulking in order to add size, right? Or if you want to lose weight, cut down, get shredded. Why? But because when we have that enhanced cardiovascular system, right, your blood, right, your heart can pump as much blood as possible to those muscles that are actually requiring, you know, that nutrients and all that oxygen. Remember that in the blood, there's all the oxygen and all the nutrients that your body needs in order to, that your muscle needs, and your body as well, right, your organs and all that stuff, in order to survive and make the most out of it, right? So cardio should be performed at either scenarios. Now, should you do it before or after? In my honest opinion, you need to take a look at what the muscle is, right? The muscle is composed of what is called glycogen, right? Glycogen is another word for glucose that is already stored within that muscle. That's the primary source of energy for that muscle, along with the water that is retained in the muscle tissue. Now, when you do it before, what are you doing? You're depleting your glycogen storage, as well as the water that is already stored in it. So if you do it before, when you go into the actual workout, the one that is performed with weights, the one that is maybe designed either to maintain or increase the muscle tissue, is going to be somehow impact, because the glycogen storage is now lower than what it was before you started doing your cardio. So in order to have a optimal workout, it should be performed right after your training, right? You do all your training, right, your weight training, you exhaust the muscle is already like asking for help, right? And when you're done with that your glycogen storage is already depleted, now you go into the cardio machine, right? In that cardio machine, you should usually stay between 15 and 20 minutes, 2 to 3 times a day. That's what I recommend. Now, here's a great tip that you guys can do whenever you're performing the cardiovascular exercising, right? If you want to lose weight, right? If you want to shred down because you're in a caloric deficit, which is essential for fat loss, here's what I want you to do. You either do it in a high intensity interval training, in which you are doing a high intensity for 60 seconds, and then you do a lower intensity for the another 60 seconds. Thank you very much, clock. Or you can do your cardiovascular in a slow and steady. By doing it in a slow and steady, your body can actually go into the adipose tissue quicker, or have the right amount of time to go to the adipose tissue to actually break it down, right? Break down those triglycerides, if I'm saying that word right, which is another word for fat cells, and get rid of that fat that is being stored in your body. So you can do it either way. Both are very efficient. I've tried them both, and both are very efficient. Now, if you're going to add size, just go 2 to 3 times a week, do your cardio, right? Get that cardiovascular system optimized. What you're also doing is reducing the amount of fat cells that can actually be stored while adding the size. So when you're adding the size, you're in a caloric surplus, right? You're eating more than your body needs. So naturally, your body's gonna want to store more fat, because it's a form of survival for the body. But if you do 2 to 3 times of cardio during the week, what you're actually doing is reducing the amount of fat storage that your body can actually store because of the extra physical activity that you're doing. Okay, so you do that stuff. Let me know what you guys thought, how it went. Do it after your training, and I'll see you guys in the next video. For more tips and pointers how to build muscle and lose fat, make sure to watch these videos as well, and follow me on all social media platforms.